When starting a piggery project, much is not required. You only need the basics such as finding the right breed, having good space, having good feed formula, and then understanding how the market works. So in today's video, basically, we're going to teach you like how to start a pig farm. So can you tell us the best breeds to start with?
Okay, thank you so much, our our followers. We're going to tell you how the best breeds. The first one is the large white, of course, is what we're having. You can look it from here, and there are some breeds like the Hampshire, which is black. When you find here, when you look at here, it is black, and here it is having some white coloring. So that one is what we call the Hampshire. We have land race, which is also another good one. But the reason that's why we have decided to take this large white is because when you look at it, it grows very fast. So you look at this. This is about 10 months. So it has grown to this level, and when you take it, it grows very fast, and this is one of the best breed that we need to have in our farms. So by taking such breeds, it becomes very simple for us to succeed so easily. So it is very good to take breeds like these ones.
Okay, can you tell me something about the structures? Okay, like the farmers who are planning to construct structures but they don't know the right dimension. Okay. What do you recommend?
In the construction of these structures, it is a simple thing. Okay, of course you need not to bother yourself looking for a big structure or a permanent structure. You can start simply. So the first, you need to have at least 2 houses temporarily, ones that they can stay in. Of course, their styles should be a temporary thing. So when God blesses you or when you grow, you can make a bigger one. So temporary, you can make 10 by 10. So that 10 by 10 is good for our sowers. Then our boer, of course, I remember we said that when we're starting, we need to have like 5 sowers and 1 boer. So these boers should also be treated specially. You need to make at least 1 room, which is also 10 by 10 for the boer. That means we need to have 2 styles. The first one is 10 by 10 for the sowers, for the 5 sowers. And then we have also another 10 by 10 for the boer. Of course, the boer, as I said, it is treated specially. What you do is you take some of these sowers to the boer, and the boer works on them very well, and then you bring them back. So that boer feels happy, and when it's treated alone like that, it becomes it makes the boer like a king. Of course, the boer is the king of the farm, so you need to treat it special like that. So when you make a simple structure of that, you need to dig down, and then make sure that you bring your shoulders. You spread, you dig at least 3 feet. So when you dig them down, what you do is you bring these shoulders, and then you put it, because what we want to prevent is these animals here, they are tough in digging down. So whenever you dig it down 3 feet, you make sure that and when this shoulders is forward, what they dig is the sower does. Of course, in the 3 feet they cannot dig down. In the 3 feet they cannot dig down, so they will always be digging there in order to play. And you find that it is very easy for you to be cleaning it. So when you do it like that, whenever they defecate, you just get your bucket and then collect from the shoulders. So it makes it very simple. And when that interest of digging comes, they dig the shoulders. So that's how you're supposed to make it simply. And when all goes well, then you can make a bigger one.
So how do I identify a good sower?
So the identification of a good sower, it is not hard. So the first thing you need to consider is the breed. As I said, for us we have decided to take large white, and when you look at them. So the next thing that you need to consider in a good sower is the number of nipples. So you need to have at least 14. This side should be 7, and the other side should be 7. That means it makes 14. Also, if you have like 6, in the other side, 6 in the other side. It is also fairly good, but the best one is always 14. So in that 14, when it gives birth to 14 piglets, it becomes very simple for it to feed or to breastfeed the piglets that it has given birth to. So it is very important to consider the number of nipples. So if you go for that one that has 9, that has 10, so whenever it gives a lot of piglets, like let me take an example. When it gives birth to 15 piglets, it becomes very hard for it to feed. Of course, when it lies down, the sower, when it lies down, these piglets would want to feed at once. So like if you select that one that has 9, it will be very difficult when it gives birth to 12. So it is very important to select that one that has the highest number of nipples, so that it can feed a lot of piglets at the same time.
Pause. Piggy pause.